Imagine sliding behind the wheel of a machine that looks like it was designed for the end of the map. The 2026 Ram 3500 Limited 6x6 Custom. This truck isn't a mere upgrade. It's a redefinition of heavy-duty performance. A white gloss behemoth with a reinforced chassis, dual turbo power, and a luxury cabin that feels like a concept car. In practice, it drives like a purpose-built workhorse with the temperament of a precision instrument. Under the hood sits a brutal twin-turbo power plant delivering an estimated 680 horsepower and around 920 pound-feet of torque. That output is routed through an advanced transfer case and torque vectoring differentials to all 6 wheels, providing instant traction and composed acceleration despite the vehicle's mass. On pavement, the Ram 6x6 moves with surprising poise. Highway merges and overtakes feel confident because torque comes on strong and controllably. Off-road is where this truck proves its reason to exist. The triple-axle layout spreads weight, increases traction, and reduces ground pressure across soft sand and loose terrain. An adaptive multi-stage suspension adjusts ride height and damping in milliseconds, while terrain management modes coordinate throttle, braking, and axle lockup. Climbing steep approaches, slabbing over washboard trails, and traversing rocky ledges all feel safer and more stable than you might expect from a vehicle this size. Fuel economy for a bespoke heavy 6x6 is always a trade-off. Expect city averages roughly between 6 to 8 mpg US, about 2.55 to 3.40 kilometers per liter. On steady highways, with aerodynamic aids and torque management engaged, anticipate roughly 9 to 11 mpg US, about 3.83 to 4.68 kilometers per liter. In demanding off-road conditions under heavy loads, consumption will commonly drop to roughly 3 to 5 mpg US, about 1.28 to 2.13 kilometers per liter. These numbers depend on terrain, load, and driving style, but they give a realistic operational picture for budgeting fuel during extended trips. Maintenance and inland ownership costs reflect the machine's complexity. A 6x6 layout adds more differentials, extra axle bearings, bespoke drive shafts, and reinforced suspension parts. Routine servicing like oil and filter changes, brake work, and suspension inspections will cost more than a standard Ram 3500. Conservative annual maintenance budgets for normal use fall in the range of $2,500 to $4,500 USD. Intensive off-road or commercial use can push that higher. Specialized service centers and parts lead times are factors to plan for, but the truck's robust engineering aims to limit downtime with serviceable layouts and commercial-grade components. How does the Ram 6x6 stack up against competitors? Custom 6x6 builders and tuned houses, including Hennessy variants and bespoke Ford-based conversions, often chase different goals. Some focus on straight-line power and desert tuning, others on rock crawl articulation. The Ram's reinforced chassis and dual-turbo setup position it as a balanced contender. It offers comparable straight-line thrust to high-output desert builds, while prioritizing load capacity and chassis strength over raw top-speed bravado. Against boutique luxury 6x6 builds, Ram's strength is durability and parts availability, which means reduced service headaches for real-world operators. Driving experience matters beyond numbers. In urban settings, the truck's scale requires wider turning arcs and heightened situational awareness. Parking demands pre-planning, but driver aids like 360-degree camera suites, parking sensors, and adjustable steering ratios make city life manageable. On mixed roads, the weight helps stability. On steep grades, The torque delivery feels decisive. Off-road, the 6x6 geometry reduces wheel hop and spreads traction, which translates to smoother progress through sand and fewer stalls in mud. The cabin soaks up harsh inputs better than you'd expect from a machine this large, keeping long days behind the wheel far less fatiguing. Operational realities are practical. Plan for fuel logistics when traveling remote routes. Expect slightly higher insurance premiums because of custom modifications, and maintain a schedule for axle and differential checks. But these trade-offs return real capability: higher payload limits, superior traction in severe conditions, and an ability to carry tools and cargo where conventional pickups would stall. For contractors, expedition teams, and serious overlanders, that capability pays back in utility and reduced risk. Interior refinement is where the Ram blends brute strength with comfort. A luxury dashboard with a futuristic digital cluster, a large center touchscreen, handcrafted leather trim, illuminated ambient lines, and a panoramic roof deliver premium sensibilities. Seats are supportive for long miles. Controls are laid out with clear ergonomics, suited to both work and long adventures. The consistent design language, from exterior to interior, makes the truck feel deliberate rather than assembled. Compared with desert racers and boutique 6x6 builds, the Ram sacrifices some top speed for durability and parts availability, offering better towing, serviceability, and daily drivability. Like, subscribe, and comment which terrain you'd push it into. This truck is a tool for professionals and an indulgence for enthusiasts alike. Today,